Kate, and this is a totally new setup. I found a tripod lying around the house and decided to try it out. It's something I didn't know that I wanted, but now that I have it, I should have probably wanted before because it gives me a little more flexibility. So I thought it'd be cool to film in front of my bookcase, which is kind of stupid because I'm leaving for college in 1 week, so I only have it for about a week now. So today I'm going to be talking about books that BookTube made me read. Now what I mean by that is just books that I discovered on BookTube and that everybody was reading, so I kind of felt like I had to read them even though I didn't actually have to read them, but like I did. You know how it goes. You need to read these things sometimes. So first would be all Sarah J Maas books. I did not know who Sarah J Maas was before watching BookTube, joining BookTube, any of those things. But she was all over it. It was everywhere you see, just Sarah J Maas everywhere. So I was like, okay, she must be okay, right? Oh, little did I know, they're amazing. So yeah, I'm very glad that I discovered these on BookTube because Sarah J Maas was a worthy discovery in my opinion. Next would be the Red Queen series by Victoria Aveyard. There was a long period on BookTube where this series was everywhere and it seemed like everybody was reading it at the same time. And I think it was pretty close to when it just first came out, but I don't even know. I didn't read it till a long time after that hype. And honestly, I mean, it kind of lived up to the hype, but then like after the first book, it just went downhill really quickly. So I'm not really sure how I feel about it anymore. So I'm not really feeling that this was the best thing I got off of BookTube at all. Like it was decent, but a little bit overhyped probably. The next series is the Raven Boys series by Maggie Stiefvater. It seems to me that everybody on BookTube has read this at some time or another, which I don't think it's a new series at all, but I just feel like everybody's read it, and if they haven't, then they know about it at least. And that's kind of how I was for a while. I just knew about it, and then I read it, and oh my gosh, it is so good. I just finished it this past month, and the whole series, I mean, and it was phenomenal. I understand why it's gotten the hype that it has because it is so utterly unique. And I would never, ever, ever have picked up anything like this if I didn't see it on BookTube. This is not anything close to what I would normally read, so it was very interesting to get out of my comfort zone. So thank you, BookTube. Thank you very much. Next is the Fallen Kingdom series by Morgan Rhodes. It's been a while since I've read parts of this series, and I'm not caught up to date. I think I haven't read either. I think I have 2 books left in this series, but I was loving this when I read this, and hopefully I can remember what's going on when I pick it up again, which hopefully is soon, because it was so good. I thought, okay, it's just going to be another fantasy novel, and a lot of fantasies are kind of the same, which at first I kind of was getting that vibe from it, that it was going to be very similar to most fantasies, but it changed it up, and the characters got richer, and the plot got intense, and I kind of love it now. So I was kind of ambivalent to actually pick this up because some people just thought it was okay, and then other people loved it, so I was like, I really hope I love it, but I don't know. So I think I do love it. So thank you, BookTube, again. The final series that I'm going to talk about that BookTube made me pick up was the Shadow and Bone series by Leigh Bardugo. This just seems like a staple to me. When I first came on BookTube, I remember hearing about this series in everybody's videos, which, I mean, granted, that was a long time ago. So I just remember seeing this everywhere and thinking that everybody had read it, much like the Raven Boys. I literally had no clue what it was about. I just knew that it had like Russian looking buildings and castles on the cover, and I was like, oh yeah, it looks cool, everybody's read it, I guess. And yeah, it does seem like everybody's read this still, but I've just finished this trilogy this past month too, and I can say that I really liked it. It was not like one of my favorite series that I've ever read or anything, but I enjoyed it quite a bit, and it got better as it went on. The first book was like, eh, and the next one was like, okay, that's a little better, but second book syndrome a little bit, I think. And then the third one, this was just my favorite, obviously. Oh wait, no, this is not the third book. I'm so stupid. I only own the second book in this series. Yeah, the third book was easily my favorite. So overall, I'm glad that I discovered this series through BookTube, but it wasn't like a phenomenal discovery or anything, but it was pretty good. So the moral of this video is sometimes BookTube introduces you to cool books, but sometimes it's a little bit of a letdown, but it's okay because you get a variety of opinions to give you different outlooks on each book. So this one is just mine. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!